I'm Charlie Toledo. I'm co-chair of Women's Intercultural Network. And I think today is way more momentous than any other occasion we've met, just because of what's going on in the streets and what's going on in our country. But it's an exciting time. It's a very energizing time. It's an opportunity for clearing out the things that aren't working in our society and our personal lives. So on behalf of our ancestors, the first people of this land, the Ohlone, we're in the territory of the Ohlone, the Maidu, the Pomo, Onisati, Patwin to the east, Numlaki, Konkau, people that lived here for thousands and thousands of years, 60,000 years to be exact. So when we look at things in relation to our indigenous ancestors, we realize that what we're going through, this country we call the United States, has been here very briefly in the realm of 60,000 years of human habitation in this area, this region that we're in, that we refer to as the San Francisco Bay. I live in the Napa Valley, and the Napa Valley is the oldest inhabited place in North America. And we lived in permanent villages. We were not camping. We were not roaming around. We were living in sustainable agricultural preserves. We had a deep respect for Earth and all Earth's creation. We lived in balance with the four-leggeds, the winged ones, the creatures of the sea, the oceans and the rivers, the tree people. We still perceive as our siblings. It just brings tears to my eyes because we people don't respect the trees as people. But without the trees, we have no air to breathe. Without the trees, we have no water. What calls the rain, what holds the rain in the earth is the tree people. And they are our brothers and sisters. So I'm just going to ask a kind of a waking up invocation, that we once again wake up to our place. We were in balance for 60,000 years. We lived in balance on Turtle Island. I happen to be part of a movement in Pachamama, North and South America, that we're in the path now, the path of the hummingbird that we moved into this last 2 years. And that's, Turtle Island had its stomach cut out. You know, those two parallel lines, cut out the heart and the belly. And so we're in the period now of recovery, where the path of the hummingbird that goes back and forth, north to south. The hummingbird travels from Alaska to South America and back again every year. So she is the one, she's the teacher, the leader, the mother, who's reweaving Turtle Island. And we were in ceremony at sunrise today, and we call it Hummingbird Lodge. And I have to tell you that when we had our first ceremony 15 years ago, a hummingbird came into the fire and hovered in the fire and then flew past my ear. And she said, "Stop having us tell you so often. Let us just tell you once what you need to do." And this morning at about 7:30, she came again, or he, it's actually a male hummingbird because it's very brilliant, came again into the fire when I was telling this story to the people that were in ceremony with us. And I was telling how all the medicine people from South America and Central America have been meeting with people that I've recently met, the indigenous people of what we call Mexico. And one of the teachers, he's actually a university professor at Guadalajara, had said, "Well, I went to Central America and I met Rigoberta Menchú, and they were all these spiritual leaders from Ecuador and Peru and El Salvador and all northern South America. And they were saying the story that you told us when you came here last winter, the story of the hummingbird." So this next year, they're all going to be coming to Napa because they want to be in the place where the hummingbird sings and dances, that we understand that story. Very old story. So I want you to not be distracted by what is happening. It's a blink in the eye. It's nothing really. It's a time for us to release what is not working. A lot of things not working around us in this country that we call the United States. It's a wound on the Turtle Island. And it's going to be woven, and it's already being woven. I've actively been weaving it, for at least 15 years. But, joining now with other people in Pachamama to do that. So just waking up to all that we are. We are stardust. We come from the stars. We are infinite beings of light. Yana wana yana, hue ho yana, yana wana yana, hue ho yana, yana wana yana, hue ho yana, hey. Yana wana yana, hue ho yana, yana wana yana, hue ho yana, yana wana yana, hue ho yana, hey. And that's just a song for the women warriors, the wisdom, the Mother Earth. And the mother that we fail to recognize is the darkness that holds the sky and holds the stars in place. Aitieta. She's so big that people don't even know she's there. They're afraid of her. All of us are. The darkness that holds the sky is a living being, is a female. And that's why we wear skirts in ceremony in her honor. Aitieta, and that song is in her honor. And with her name, I want to say the names of our elders who have stood before us and cleared the path for us. Eileen Hernandez, incredible warrior woman who cut the path and whose shoulders we stand on. The organization, but also all of us here that are working for human rights for women and then women and children. She did amazing work and has done amazing work really till the end of her life. And it was a great honor to be able to be in her presence, and we had the honor of having her with us for, I don't know, was it 20 years? So that was amazing. So, and then I also want to give recognition to Carol Norberg, also a woman warrior who at 93 was still working and was with us last year. And her husband and her son are with us today. I want to thank them for carrying on. She set an amazing example for us. You just keep working until you drop. And that's the essence of women's strength and the women's beauty and the beauty of a woman and a mother. And so we all stand on our Mother Earth. We're all held in this dark, beautiful creation. Aitieta, who holds us all, is the creatress of the goddess of all that is. So today, let's just be present. There's a lot going on. We want to really hear what we have are some of the oldest wisdom keepers. And I could acknowledge you all, but really just everyone that's here right now, each one of you, all of us know each other, and we've been working really hard. So we've got a lot of good news and great news. Elmi is going to be our MC today. Elmi, you want to come on over here? I'm going to hand the microphone to you. And she's going to be leading us through our discussions. And what we really want to do, we want to stay focused on what we are creating. What is successful? What is going to work for us in this next phase? And remember that this 200 years compared to 60,000 years, just remember, it's barely anything. This is not a blink. Don't let the dust distract you where you're looking.